stunner. I'm a boss. I can do what I want.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing, Mariota. Flush to his right. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready, you're going to be tested all night by this team.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to go up top again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. A full 40 yards that time on 3rd down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 1st down throw for Mariota. Steps away to his left. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mariota. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. Now Mariota. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And the Broncos are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there, but you saw the end result.
Rumbling past the 30. And finally down at the 41-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. He'll buy some time right. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he's going to be out of bounds downs, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a handoff looking right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. Throwing is Newton. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. Buying time to his left. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
A second down throw here for Mariota. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Mariota now to throw on first down. Right back to Pitts again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Newton now to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. To throw, Mariota. Dancing to his left. Able to locate his running back, open downfield. Touchdown, Bengals. Ezekiel Elliott, 49 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 121 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. They dump it off to Lynch. It's a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. They fake the give. Newton. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Hands it off out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Newton to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw is Mariota. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. A 1st down throw for Mariota. Over the middle, this one into the hands of Hester. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the gun, Mariota. Flush to his right. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. Powers through him. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw, Mariota. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Under pressure, they got him again. Von Miller in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
And his kick here is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And can you believe this? A big mistake leads to a defensive touchdown. And they're a point away from tying this thing up. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. That's into the hands of Marshall, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Cam to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. And forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. The extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. One last shot now for Mariota. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.